Have you ever thought that you could change your financial life by starting with just 1% per day? It might sound insignificant at first, but the truth is that small, consistent actions have a huge power over time. Many people believe that managing finances means cutting out everything they love, living in fear of wasting money, and giving up on their quality of life. But what if I told you that with subtle change of just 1% per day, anyone, even with modest income, could start walking the path to financial freedom? In this video, you will learn how to apply the 1% rule, understand why it works so well, and most importantly, learn how to put it into practice in a light, non-suffering way. This isn't about giving up on life. It's about learning to navigate the world with more intelligence, clarity, and intention. So, what is the 1% rule? The idea is simple. Save, redirect, or reduce just 1% of your income or expenses every day. This could mean saving money, cutting a cost, or even investing. It may seem like a little, but the magic lies in the frequency. For example, if you make $100 per day and save just $1, in a month, that's $30. In a year, that's $365. And if that amount is invested, it can grow even more over time thanks to compound interest. Unlike methods that require drastic changes, this strategy works with how our brains react. Small changes are easier to maintain. This concept is inspired by what's called marginal gains, used by athletes, large corporations, and also cited by James Clear in his book, Atomic Habits. The logic is simple. Improving just a little each day can generate incredible results over the long term. And the best part is, it works for everyone. Those who earn little start with little. Those who earn more can save more. What matters is starting with what you have. Why does this strategy work so well? It combines two powerful elements, consistency and compound interest. Einstein said that compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. And he was right. When you save a little each day and apply this value, money starts to react, and that very reaction begins to generate even more income. Beyond the math, there's an even more important factor, psychology. Many people wreck their finances by trying to change everything at once, saving half of their salary, stopping all indulgences, and living in an extreme mode. This generates frustration, guilt, and giving up. The 1% rule is light, doable, and motivating. You see progress every day. And this strengthens discipline, confidence, and hope to keep going. You begin to see yourself as someone who takes care of their own money. And this shift in identity is what sustains any transformation over time. How to apply the 1% rule in practice. You don't need big changes to transform your financial life. The 1% rule shows that small actions, done consistently, generate great results over time. And the best part is, it's much simpler than it sounds. Follow these steps to put the strategy into action. Step 1. Calculate your daily profit. Take the total you receive for the month and divide it by 30. This represents what you earn per day. For example, if your monthly income is $900, your daily profit is $30. Now, 1% of that is barely 30 cents. Does it seem small? This is exactly where the power of this rule lies. In the daily habit, not an isolated value. Step 2. Set aside this amount every day. Make the commitment to keep this 1% every day. You can use a separate digital account, a financial organizing app, or even a virtual box. The secret is to keep this money away from your daily expenses. This avoids the temptation to spend and strengthens your sense of discipline. Step 3. Create a daily trigger. Make this habit part of your routine. Set an alarm on your phone. Put a reminder in your calendar or schedule an automatic transfer. The important thing is that this action becomes as natural as burning your fingers. Consistency is what makes the money grow. Step 4. Use additional income to reinforce. Have you received unexpected money? A commission? A cash gift? An online sale? Keep at least 1% of that, or more if you can. These extra incomes speed up your financial growth and bring you closer to your goals. Step 5. Set a clear goal. Saving for the sake of saving loses its meaning over time. When you have a goal, like building an emergency fund, going on a trip, investing, or getting out of debt, the motivation strengthens. Goals give direction to the habit, and make the effort worthwhile. Step 6. Track your progress every month. Use a simple planner, an app, or even paper notes. Checking your progress helps maintain focus and celebrate every accomplishment. Even if the amount seems small, seeing the growth each month is rewarding and motivates you to keep going. Now let's talk about common mistakes that complicate your journey. The 1% rule is simple, but some traps can sabotage your results. Mistake 1. Believing saving a small amount isn't worth it. Underestimating the value of daily habits is one of the most common mistakes. Saving 30 cents per day may seem insignificant, but over a year, it's more important than the value. It's the behavior you're building. Mistake 2. Leaving the money in the same account you use. Mixing what you save with what you spend is an invitation for impulse spending. Have a separate account, preferably with automatic interest, to ensure your savings grow securely. Mistake 3. Saving without a defined goal. Without a clear goal, it's easy to give up on the habit. Set real, tangible goals aligned with your dreams. This gives meaning to the effort and prevents discouragement. Mistake 4. Comparing yourself to others. Every person has a different financial reality. Comparing yourself only leads to frustration. What matters is your own progress, month by month. Mistake 5. Expecting quick results. Financial transformation doesn't happen overnight. Be patient, trust the process, and celebrate every small victory. Over time, the results compound. How to evolve beyond the 1%. Once the habit of saving 1% of your income is well established, it's time to go further and seek new ways to strengthen your financial strategy. Evolution happens gradually, and even if your income doesn't increase, it's still possible to move forward financially. You just need to check your budget, eliminate unnecessary expenses, and redirect that budget to increase the percentage saved. Moving from 1% to 2%, then to 3%, is a natural progression for someone committed to personal development. As the reserve grows, new opportunities arise, making the world work for you. After creating an emergency fund, the next step is to invest what you've saved. You don't need to start with large amounts or complex financial products. Products like government bonds, certificates of deposit, or conservative profile funds are good alternatives for beginners and can generate solid results over time. Even if the initial return seems small, reinvesting them is essential. This practice activates the power of compound interest, one of the key allies in the journey to financial freedom. Over time, income increases and wealth begins to multiply. Finally, it's essential to maintain constant learning. Financial education improves awareness, enhances decision-making, and boosts confidence in every choice. The more knowledge you gain, the greater your ability to build a solid, secure financial life aligned with long-term goals. The 1% rule may seem like something small, so simple that many end up underestimating it. But what seems little in reality is a powerful gateway to a quiet, lasting transformation. Because it's not just about money. It's about mindset, making the decision to no longer live automatically, to no longer be a victim of circumstances, and take on the role of the protagonist in your own financial story. Think about it. How many times have you postponed important decisions, waiting for that ideal moment? The moment that never comes, because life is filled with the unexpected, bills, responsibilities, and doubts. And without realizing it, 1 year passes, then 5, then 10, and your dreams stay there, waiting for something to change without you having taken, supported, or repeated a single real step in that direction. The 1% rule reminds us that it's not the size of the step that transforms, but the frequency with which it happens. You don't need to start with much, but you do need to start with commitment. Saving 1% of your income per day may seem irrelevant today, but it's an act of care for your future, of respect for yourself, of love. It's building without pressure, but also without pause, because every penny saved, every small effort, is another brick in the building of your freedom. So, never underestimate the power of starting small. A simple 1% per day, applied with intention, can completely transform your relationship with money and, as a result, with life. Start today, not with big promises, but with a concrete action, a coin, a step, a day. If this content helped you in some way, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next content. And share in the comments what you'll achieve by applying this rule. Remember, there is no transformation without action. And if you plan today with consistency, your future will thank you. See you next time.